Now a story you will see only on News 5. As Mardi Gras season starts to ramp up, it's hard to forget what happened last year in Gulf Shores. A dozen band members seriously injured. An entire band emotionally scarred after an SUV plows through the band at the beginning of last year's parade. Now, almost a year later, News 5's Debbie Williams sits down with 4 of those bandmates and talks about that day, their recovery, and forgiveness.
Gulf Shores Mardi Gras Parade 2017. The images still hard to look at almost a year later.
I never saw anything like this, ever.
For 12 band members,
I thought that I was going to die.
the view that day was very different.
We had just started playing the Hay song.
We actually have some breaking news that we need to report right now.
And then you're underneath the car.
Just a tragic way to begin Mardi Gras here in Gulf Shores. Just a few minutes ago, a car ran into and ran over, hitting several members of a band that were going to participate.
When we were marching, I heard a car like speed up, but I thought it was far away. And I turn around and I just stare at that car.
Jenna, Isabel, Andrew, and Sierra speaking for the first time about a day they will never forget.
It's overwhelming what happened. I'm just thinking if it's real or not, because it just happened so quickly.
But I remember opening up my eyes and I couldn't hear anything, I guess because it was like white noise out of like pure shock. And I remember seeing the bottom of the car.
A terrible accident, according to police.
After the car had stopped, I was still underneath it by the back tires. So people had to like come up and lift the car and drag me out from underneath it.
Broken bones, road rash, burns.
The underside of the car had burned my skin on that part, and then also on my arm, and then just some road rash and chemical burns, stuff like that.
I broke my left femur and both of my pelvis bones.
Several of them are probably lucky to be alive.
In the past year, most of the physical wounds have healed. It's the scars you can't see that will take longer.
I'm still trying to work through it because every time I see a car like swerve or anything, I get like really scared because you know, it reminds you back of the day.
I still get flashes from it. Like I still sometimes have nightmares about it, but then I get over it. Like I'm still breathing, so that's a big plus.
Something they believe could have helped in the healing, an apology from the driver of the SUV, Larry Rathbun.
If he would have came to the hospital and seen us, I felt like that would have been a good apology because he would have seen how we were doing.
I understand that it was an accident, but an apology would probably still be nice.
Not everyone feels that way.
You know that you hit 12 people and you emotionally injured a whole band, and so like I understand that, and I feel bad for him. I really do, because you have to live with that the rest of your life knowing that that happened. And so I just want him to know that I forgive him.
A year later, the healing continues. Some still have a long way to go, but just look at how far they've come.
Now, a week from today is this year's Mardi Gras parade, and some of those band members, well, they're still trying to decide if they're going to march in that parade or not. As for the driver of that SUV, Larry Rathbun, we reached out to him, and he declined again to be part of this story, saying that the focus should remain on the students and their recovery. The accident investigation is over, and that case will be presented to a Baldwin County grand jury. Live on the Baldwin County beat, Debbie Williams, News 5.